African lady salute you. I just want all the African women, I wish you happiness in your marriage. I wish you peaceful marriage. I wish you total loving family. Every time I talk with us, I tend to appreciate African women because most African women know their values. They know their moral thoughts and their practices. All the practices they do practice what their parents taught them. But the question is, what did your parents teach you? But I know our parents, they taught us good things, good values, good moral lives and thoughts. So with this in mind, I'd like to talk to us, all ladies, all African women. I sincerely appreciate most of you who have kids, especially the girl children. You know, it's not been easy training girls. So coming out now, I feel that what our parents have, as a woman, I kind of praise my mom. I kind of like, for the values I try to, bring out, my moral thoughts and all the practices. I sit down to wonder what it took her to train me or imbibe all this into me. So when I now have my own girl children, I know what it feels like. African ladies, African women, can we find it in our hearts to try to be like our parents in their values, on how they taught us as an African child? Do you understand? As a girl, can we find it? Most of the times we are hardly available for our girl child, and that's not really okay. Look at the girls we have. Look at our daughter, ranging from maybe from 30 downwards, 30 years downwards. Can you see any good value in some of these kids? These girls, they don't care. They walk past people, they don't greet. They rather confide in friends than confide in parents. Unlike us, we fear our parents. Good fear. We respect them, we honor them. So most times we try to be their friends. I know it's not been easy, but I want us to find it in our hearts, to always learn to sit down with our daughters. If you have a girl child, start from childhood. Start from when she has started talking, to talk to her, teach her things. Allow her to be that close to you. Allow her to tell you things, how she feels, what friends did to her, who she met when she went to school, what happened, the interactions she had with people, the closeness, what the teacher said. Allow her. But because of level of poverty, level of the kind of businesses that we do or work. Some people live in an area that you have to leave by 4 or 5 early morning, you come back by 9 or 10. But is there any day you can find in your heart to sit down with your daughter? That day you sit down, hello, Angie, how are you? What happened throughout this week? Okay, just me about Monday. You went to school on Monday, what happened? What of Tuesday? You interact with your daughter. Have time. Future will tell you that you didn't do well. I started early with my daughter, but it wasn't easy. At a time when she gets to her teenager age, it was a bit tough because by then she has gone to different school, she's interacting with different kinds of people, her peer groups and whatever. You understand? So I try hard to bring some of the training I gave her when she was growing, still telling her, remember this, remember this. You get what I'm trying to say. It was tough because I found out that she has some friends she confides in more. I try to I'm also your friend, tell me what is happening. So I saw where things were going. I took a decision that for 3 months to 6 months after she has graduated from secondary, I'm going to pull her to stay with me. So what I was doing is that anywhere I go, I carry her along. If I'm going to markets, I take her to the market. If I'm cooking, if I'm doing everything. That was how I disengage her a bit from those friends. She still talks to them on the phone. But I make her to talk to me more. So when she gets any information from them, the next thing we're in the kitchen, she's like, Mommy, if you see this now, if you see that one, Mommy, do you know that the other day? And at the time I get bored. But I have to tell myself, you have to keep up. Because sometimes she will, even to the point that if I'm not listening to her, she will like start beating my shoulder. Mommy, I'm talking to you. Mommy, do you know I'm talking to you? I'm like, what's wrong with this girl? But I got used to it. I got used to it to the extent that even if I'm alone in my room, nobody's with me there, I'll start calling her from her room. Where are you? Come now, I'm missing you. Imagine that. Imagine that. So even when she's talking, I'm listening. She would gist me, I had a dream. She would gist me, I watched this movie. I'm like, So what happened in that movie? Really? That girl is something, oh. That boy is, we are getting so close. Yes. Go closer to your girl child, African woman. Please. Please, I am begging us. Love her like as if she's your best. Instead of going out to sit with another woman, gisting, be close, be a friend to your girl child, be a friend to your daughter. Get closer, gist with her, talk to, sometimes I hit my daughter at the buttocks. This your buttocks is fine. I hit her sometimes at her breast. Wow, babe, you know that kind of a thing. Try. They are waiting, they miss you. Your daughter is missing you so much. Look back. Have time. If you know that in your office there is an opportunity, a friend can visit you, sometimes you go with her to the office. Sit down here. You came with your daughter. Yeah, she's big, no problem. I just see you and your daughter. Anywhere we see you and your daughter, madam. Let them live that. African woman, your daughter is your pride. Having to train her to have a good value, moral thoughts and practices, and enter a home later in future, a husband home, you'll be proud of yourself. Have time. Instead of her to go and gist with boys, gist with other girls that could corrupt her mind, because she has a lot of questions. Sometimes my daughter comes to me that time when she was growing, she was like, part of my breast, this place is paining me. Mommy, my waist, I don't know why is it, I'll rub it. I said, don't worry, maybe you're about to see your period, or maybe this and that. I just find something. Okay, go and drink water. And I say, okay, put your hand there. Pray. Oh yeah, you can go and take some drugs. That's how she tells me virtually everything. Anything and anything, anywhere. She'll come back and like, you see that I went to that place to buy something. You see that this woman, the way she talk, or this, when you see the way that woman used to talk, is that the way? And I'm like, this is not the right way to talk to your husband. African woman, I know you can do it. Have time for your daughter, your girl child. Yes, have time. Make her your bestie. Make her your confidence. She will have the key to your room. You teach her, don't do this or don't do this. Okay, I keep this money in charge. Just you be in charge of this money. You be in charge of this one. Okay, do we have Maggie? How many was the Maggie? Okay, when we finished, remind me when it's finished. Make her almost everything, anything. Your eye, your friend. I know you can do it. Take her out many times. Your girl child, yes. Those things men will do for her, those things a boy will do for her, a boyfriend, you can do it for her. Once in a while you go swimming, once you and your daughter, once in a while you do fun things, you run around, you and your daughter. I'm telling you the truth. It's fun. It's difficult, but it's fun. Try. I know you can do it. African lady appreciates all of you that are doing well. Struggling to keep the family fit, you go to the market, you come back. So what time will you have your girl child? You should create that time. They are more important than every other thing. I'll talk to you guys later. You are a wonderful woman. Wonderful and valuable woman. Keep up with your good work. African lady, salute you. See you.